Hi there, welcome to Emailgistics, and welcome to Module 1 of your Emailgistics End User Best Practices course. In this module, we're going to go over the golden rules of Emailgistics and the team folder structure. The first golden rule of Emailgistics is always work from your team folder. Once a message is moved to an agent's folder, that agent now becomes the owner of the message. What we don't want to have happen is people work from the inbox, because another agent may try to take ownership of the same message, and we never want to split responsibility between two agents. Let's take a look at Microsoft Outlook with a mailbox that's been onboarded with Emailgistics. We can see that the mailbox maintains an inbox, has a team folder with a list of team members, a snooze folder, and an archive folder. Our golden rule number 1, as mentioned, is always work from your team folder. So if I click on Rick's folder here, I can see that Rick has a few messages in here that are assigned to him. What we don't want to have happen is Rick try to answer messages from Zach's folder, the inbox, or anybody else's folder, because we might have two people trying to work on the same email at the same time. Assigning a message to yourself is quite simple. All you have to do from the inbox is click Assign To, select your name, and click Assign. That message will automatically go to your team folder and allow you to work that message. What you can do to make things easier so you don't have to navigate through an entire folder if you have a lot of team members is you can always right click on your folder and you can add to your favorites. Now this would typically say add to favorites, but I've already done that up here. So we can see we have the Rick Grado folder available to you right in your favorites. I've also favorited the inbox folder, so that way I always have a viewership of the inbox in my favorites. So if I decide to close up the mailbox here, I still have these folders that I can maintain, and those are the only two folders that I should really care about and be working from. Answering a message in Emailgistics is very simple. All you have to do is select the message. You can hit Reply All or Reply. Once you hit Reply, you're able to draft up your reply to your customer. Then you hit Send, and the message has been sent off. So golden rule number 1, I've worked from my folder. I'm credited with the reply. We can see in the add-in that I'm the current owner of the message and that the message has been replied to. So let's get on to golden rule number 2. Golden rule number 2 is always archive your messages when you are done with them. It's very important that you don't hold on to messages for any unnecessary reason. We do have the option to snooze messages as seen in our snooze module in a previous course, where if you do need to hold on to a message for any reason, you can make a note on it and you can snooze the email. Here, what I want to do is archive the message. Emailgistics provides an archive button here that will allow you to archive a message without dragging and dropping onto the wrong folder. So if I open up my team folder here, I can see that we have the archive folder available with 706 emails in it. And I'm going to go ahead and archive the message. That message has now been moved to the archive folder. If you're using automatic assignment and you're below your message limit, more messages will start to populate in your folder. Again, archiving messages is very, very important for reporting and achieving inbox 0. Having a clean inbox and a clean team folder will allow you to work with ease and make searching a lot easier for you when it comes to trying to find a message. In the team folder structure, you have a few different options. By default, Outlook will always show you how many messages are sitting in a person's folder that are currently unread. If you wish to see the total number of items in a user's folder, you can right-click, hit Properties, and you can show total number of items. Once you hit Show Total Number of Items and hit Apply, you'll see that the items count will be bracketed here, and Rick has 5 items in his folder. This will allow you to see how many messages are in each folder without worrying about the unread count. Thank you very much for joining me on the Emailgistics End User Best Practices course, Golden Rules of Emailgistics, and Team Folder Structure. You can always check out our golden rules by returning to this course and looking at the written material that is associated with this module. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to Emailgistics support by emailing support@emailgistics.com. Thank you very much for joining me on this module, and I'll see you on the next one.